Your hair looks great.
Really?
Yeah.
Thank you. Not loving it. Ready?
Looks good. Yeah.
Thank you. That's so nice.
Sometimes I'm just earnest.
That's a good word. I've never used that word.
Sometimes like words just pop up and it's like, oh, do you mind if I slide you directly into the sentence I was about to say?
Yeah,
I didn't dig for that word. Like it just was like sitting right there.
I'm not
like,
100% positive I know what that means. Like genuine,
yeah.
like authentic. Yeah.
I think it's like a better way to say eager beaver.
Okay. Got it. Totally.
Hey, Brooke.
Hi, Connor.
Are you ready to MAP?
I'm ready to pee.
Ignorance is bliss. I'm living in a world of my own and it's awesome.
Oh, I thought I was responsible for 9/11 when I was 5.
Where were you?
In Pennsylvania. Touch grass, might I suggest.
We're just going to dive right in today.
Well, guys, welcome back to Brooke and Connor Make a Podcast. I'm trying to be more intentional about the intro.
The intro.
Welcome back to Brooke and Connor Make a Podcast. We are happy to have you here. Welcome to it.
Where do we even begin?
Let's get into it.
I keep trying to bite my mic like an apple.
Damn, Connor.
Maybe,
are you hungry?
I don't know. No, I'm not.
Because if a kid in preschool was biting something that they shouldn't be biting,
you ask if they're hungry?
I would look for something that is okay to bite. Are you hungry? Are you thirsty?
Wish, what an interesting route to take.
Redirection.
No, I am just to get ahead of it.
Get ahead of it. Please get ahead of it.
I'm a Republican. Just kidding. I'm so hungover. And I am at a level of hangover right now that like I haven't had in so many years of doing what I do, which is being a dumbass.
Right.
And I'm like at a level right now where like, I would have called in sick to my office job.
Walk us through your symptoms.
Like about to cry, like just like moving. Every time I move, I get this feeling, and every time we touch, I reach for the sky. Can't you see my heart?
Well, you're
fast?
being really funny, which is good.
So like that's every time I'm funny, I'm like, oh, maybe I'm still drunk.
Right. I do think you might be, which is perfect. But what's gonna suck is when that goes away, probably for bonus.
I think it's gonna be about 40 minutes into the podcast. My Uber driver hated me on the way here too.
Why?
Couldn't even get in my car to drive.
I can drive you home, by the way. I'd love to.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, new car?
Yeah, in my new car. I want to drive you home.
I mean, that's just it. That's like I have nothing else to say. Just like I'm here, and I'm only here because it's this.
Right.
I would have called in sick to all my other jobs that gave me health insurance.
Right.
I'm here.
You
today,
don't have that. Right.
Raw dogging.
Right. I really appreciate it.
Raw dogging health.
I really appreciate it. Because if it were me, I would have called out in 1 second.
I know.
But also, if it were me, I would have gone home at 10.
Right.
But hindsight.
50-50.
That's what we've always said.
Hindsight is 50-50.
Well, thanks for being here.
I'm just going to be going ham on these waters.
Right.
On these liquid death waters. Because liquid death...
Liquid death?
I'm about to go liquid death. I feel like one of my senses is going to go away soon.
And that's fine. You don't need all. That's why you have 5. There's some buffer senses.
I hope it's hearing.
Which sense would you rather? Okay, in order of 1 to 5, 1 being the one that you would be most okay losing. Rank the senses from what you'd be most okay losing to what you'd be least okay losing.
No other podcast is rating the 5 senses, by the way. We're
Okay,
the only ones doing this.
Good.
No, we are the only ones. We're trailblazers.
Yeah.
I'm not obsessed with smell. I don't need it.
Okay.
I'm actually like, am I rating worst first?
Smell's the one you'd be most okay losing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love like Adele, so I feel like I need to hear.
Okay.
But
so
that's
here is
not.
5.
No, I think seeing is first.
No, Connor, number 1 is the one you'd be most okay losing.
Oh, hearing.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. Smell.
Okay. Okay.
Because I hate bad smells more than I love good smells.
Agree.
Yeah. A bad smell makes me need to have a gun.
Agree. Okay. I'm right. I'm with you. Smell?
Yeah.
I would do smell feeling.
You would lose feeling?
I guess I'd rather. I guess I'd lose taste. Smell, taste, feeling. Is that sense called feeling? Touch. Walk me through what our number one is.
Hearing and sight.
Hearing? No. Connor, one is the one.
Oh, one is the worst.
Okay.
Well, you ranked it.
Yeah, that's a stupid way to rank it, but I've already committed
My number
to it.
one of
My
what
number
I hate.
one that I hate. Okay, smell, taste, touch, hearing, seeing. Seeing I would need most. Do you agree with that?
It's cough. What is coughing?
Oh, I have a cough drop too.
How does that fit into the mix?
Take
Would
a
that
cough
be-
drop.
I smoked a cigarette last night.
Uh-huh.
And when I smoke a cigarette when I'm drinking, it stays with me for 7 days.
Perfect. Do you want a cough drop?
I would love a cough drop.
Perfect.
Thank you so much.
I feel like you should take the meds like in the morning when you wake up. Like, because you just took Advil. Now you're just having a cough drop. Take them when you wake up.
So
Get ahead of it.
I was kind of just like trying to put my Uggs on this morning.
Oh, you mean you couldn't possibly get further than that?
No, it was like a one track thing.
Okay.
I was like, just get to your Uber.
Right.
Uber hated me. Okay, back to our ranking system.
Okay.
So you said,
I think ours are probably the same.
say it one more time. Your
I'll
ranking?
reverse it for you. Sight, most important to me,
Yes.
followed by hearing, followed by touch, followed by taste, followed by smell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel
I mean,
like
there's really no other answer.
right. Let us know in the comments what yours would be.
They're all going to rank hearing pretty high because they're hearing us talk to them.
Yeah, they would probably rather not. So
Oh.
we don't know where they would
Leave a
put
comment
hearing.
if you'd love to go with deaf so that you would never have to hear one of our podcasts again.
Awesome. How was your weekend?
What did I do? Oh, my parents were here.
Right.
It was great. A lot of parent time. I have nothing to add.
you
Like I
don't?
never have anything to add with
Oh
my
my God,
parents.
usually you kind of take the weekend
know.
recap and run 10 miles with it.
I know I have nothing to.
That's scary
Today
for
is
me.
not the day
Okay.
for me to run 10 miles with the recap.
You have nothing to give us?
Oh, okay. I'll give you something. Yeah. My parents are never around like homeless people.
Okay. Is this what you want to give us? Take a second.
I haven't. You asked me to give you something.
No, I know. Take a thinking minute. Is this what you want to
I
give
never
us?
Put my legs on this table, but today's the day. I mean,
Okay.
I'll tell you guys what me and my parents did.
I would love to hear
They
it.
came and stayed one day in LA with me. They hate LA.
Really?
Can't stand it.
Did they see your new place?
They did.
What'd they think?
Like, can't stop giving me suggestions.
Like what? I'm curious.
My mom wouldn't sit on our couch.
I don't blame her. No.
Yeah.
Are you gonna
She's
get a new
good.
one?
We got the cushions. We got new covers for our cushions. By the way, if you have an IKEA piece of furniture, specifically a couch, this is going to be tough. Just like heads up for everyone listening, this is going to be tough.
No worries.
I'm being a genuine soldier today.
We have tons of empaths on the other side.
They could put me in the army right now. I would be on the front lines
I believe
with how
it.
brave I'm being.
I believe it, Connor.
And then
I really
Just-
do.
okay. What was this? What was I kind of
parents.
saying? Oh yeah.
Your mom wouldn't sit
If
on
you
your
have a
couch
piece of IKEA furniture, you can order new covers if they unzip, which is a great thing to know.
And might I offer the piece of information? Most places would allow you to
Oh.
purchase additional covers.
Well, you know what? The big, huge mistake I made when I moved into my last apartment, I got an Instagram ad for a couch
Right.
because I was Googling couches out the waz. And I was like, I need a couch. I need a couch. This one's hip.
Yeah.
Bought it.
I liked your... Oh, and you still have it
It doesn't...
in your room.
Everything's attached to the build.
Right.
That's why I liked it, because it was really streamlined.
Right.
However, if you order Thai food and let it spill all over it,
Yeah.
kind of, that's how it's going to look forever.
Right.
You can't
Did you
clean
flip it over?
Everything's attached.
Totally.
Okay, so mom wouldn't sit on the couch. They came. They gave me tons of suggestions on how I should not be hanging my clothes this way. My mom flipped all of my shirts from facing this way, right, to facing this way, left, because she said that's the right way to do it.
Okay.
What? That's the right way to do it?
What do you mean? Like,
So the hangers, the shirt. So if I have a if I have a piece of merch from the 1975 concert
I love it.
and it's facing,
Connor, that's actually a really good strategy for like kids who struggle with math. Like, give them a word problem with that they're interested in. So thank you.
right. You're so welcome.
Yeah. So I'm completely with you.
Okay, so
following.
I have a shirt from the 1975 concert, and the graphic, I don't know.
Okay. Oh, so actually taking the
If it was
shirts off the
facing-
hanger and flipping the
and
shirts
flipping-
around.
Yeah, the way that
Okay.
they're oriented. And I had never, just like not the way I go with my shirts.
Oh my God, I have hangers in every which direction. Like sometimes I'll
Ooh,
literally
Brooke,
like
that's-
hook the hanger from like underneath.
Whoa.
You know what I mean? Like, look at my motion.
No, I know what you mean.
Okay. Yeah.
That's like a crazy thing
Like
to do.
I just like sometimes that's easier for me in the moment.
Okay, when you're hanging shirts, all my stuff's also it's colored like the way that it goes, oriented. So it's like white shirts are all, because I have a ton of white shirts, so they're all right here, and then it goes yellow, orange. And I don't have that many orange shirts.
Mhm.
You'd be shocked. And then it goes, so I don't know, but they're all colored, and then it goes to collars, dress shirts.
Oh.
So then, but that's something in my brain that I didn't pick. I didn't pick that. It just starts to happen.
Wow.
But I could never have that sort of debacle happening
Yeah.
where it was mismatched.
Oh no, mine's like
I think I would have a seizure.
tank top, sweater, another tank top, a pair of jeans.
This cough drop is like
It's bad.
rocking my world
Oh, it's good.
in a good way.
What flavor is
I'm
it?
loving it. I wish Thanksgiving
Halls?
meals tasted like this.
What flavor?
I
Menthol?
think it's just, yeah, the same flavor as my cigarette I
Right.
smoked last night.
That's great. Hair of the dog. This show is sponsored by BetterHelp. We are learning new things about ourselves every single day. For example, I just learned that my favorite Disney show, Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. How about you?
Really?
Yeah.
My favorite Disney show?
Uh-huh.
I guess that's yet to be learned. I'll figure it out probably halfway
Figure it out
through.
because we are learning things about ourselves every day. Because life is constantly changing, and through that process, we learn more about ourselves and continue to grow as individuals. A tool that's helped me grow as an individual,
I'll guess.
therapy.
Therapy.
Oh, sorry. I didn't let you guys.
No, it's
Therapy is all about deepening your self-awareness and understanding. Because sometimes we don't know what we want or why we react the way we do until we talk through things. BetterHelp connects you with a licensed therapist who can take you on that journey of self-discovery from wherever you are.
therapy for me. I always say this, it's a tool. It's a tool to, like you said, learn more about myself via chatting with a therapist. So lucky to live in a world where we're just able to access these people that sit there and listen to us talk. And talking with a therapist lets me speak freely to them about anything that's in my docket, the same way we do here, except they're on a HIPAA situation. They can't tell anyone.
Right.
So that's really changed my life for the better. And I've grown.
If you're thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists anytime for no additional charge. Discover your potential with BetterHelp. Visit betterhelp.com/BNC today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/BANDC.
So yeah, my parents have just they're not exposed to homeless people ever.
Right.
And like I don't think about,
Right.
we have the same ones that live in Venice, and I know them,
Right.
And my dad earnestly needs to chat. Like he needs a chat.
That's sweet.
So when they say, and I kid you not, this happened because they put them in a hotel that was in Santa Monica right next to the pier. I was on Hotel Tonight Hughes Hotel tonight, by the way. I'm plugging so much wealthy information today.
Is that what we used when the first day I moved here from across the country and our Airbnb was not available to us?
That's right. That's
okay.
right.
And so we just stayed in a
Jack
hotel?
Martin would not leave my room because he needed to chat.
Right.
Just like my dad.
Right.
So we're like Santa Monica, the street that leads down to the pier in Santa Monica is a mess for some reason. I think it's because the train's right there, but like everyone that like does crack will like hang out next right there. And this one guy was like saying, "I'm gonna fucking kill you."
Mm-hmm.
In one ear, out the other with me. I'm like, yeah. Say it, don't spray it. Talk the talk. This dog's all bark. He never kills me. Like I've heard him say it 1,000 times.
You could really use him today, huh?
We need to have him on. I know where he is. I know where he would be. So my dad is like,
could your dad have possibly said to that?
I'm sorry. No, he said, pardon? I was like, Dad, please. And he was like, literally, he walked over to the dude and was like chatting with him. The guy's like, was screaming, "I'm going to fucking kill you" to us. I have no idea what he said, but I was just like, like, I don't understand the need to like finish an interaction.
Did he repeat, "I'm going to fucking kill you" after your dad asked pardon?
No, he calmed down.
That's so interesting. Wow. That makes you think.
It does make you think. But my dad has that energy where it's like, let's talk. I
feel like you also have that
Let's
energy.
talk you through this. No, my dad has like Ted Lasso energy.
Oh, I've never seen Ted Lasso.
Where it's like he's like unable to grasp the situation. He's always like, I guess it's just like he's giving everyone benefit of the doubt.
Right. That's
even like the guy blatantly said he's gonna fucking kill us.
That's a sweet quality.
Yeah.
And I feel like that has been passed down to you.
Oh.
In some regard.
Not in my head though.
What do you mean?
Like I was, I don't know.
Oh, you mean like you think differently than your actions?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm a poser.
Okay,
I'm
got
a poser,
it.
Ted Lasso.
Got it.
I'm miserable with my Uber driver, but I'll chat with him.
Oh my God. I got you a present.
No.
Yes.
Oh.
Maybe this will make you feel better. It's under your chair.
Oh my gosh, it's hidden.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can get there.
And if you need me to get it for you, I can totally do that.
Oh, that's the leg of the chair. I was like, is he huge and heavy?
It's like more so under, like, if you were to take it from the front. No, don't.
Oh
my God.
I have to stop.
No, I'm sorry. I have to get tickets for a music festival, but I guess I'll wait.
No, get it. Get him.
Okay. Well, I don't.
What would this be?
What is it? Outdoor
device?
Outside lands.
Oh, I want to go down.
You want me to get you a ticket?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll get you a ticket.
Wait, what's the date on Outside Lands?
Let's get VIP. It's in August. Are you here? I'm on the standby page.
I'm so confused.
Okay, you read it.
Best catch of his life?
Oh no, that's mine.
I was like, what could this be about?
I put the wrong one under yours. Okay, so it's a couple's mug.
Oh.
Mine's best catch of his life. Can you get the one under my chair?
Oh, look, I barely got the one under mine.
I'll get it. Okay, so the one that you were supposed to have. I guess I should have given. Oh, this is what I meant to do.
God,
I meant
funny.
to give you this. One Great Fisherman.
Best catch
Okay.
of his life.
And then,
Brooke,
I was going to ask you to present me with best catch of his life.
Oh.
So now we can enjoy our coffees in these mugs forever.
Oh,
on
I
the
like
set.
this. This is cute.
Yeah.
Oh, I wish I could drink. I wish I could get a coffee down this morning.
Pour your water in that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, my
There's like a
glasses.
dead cricket in
Jinkies.
There's a dead cricket
Okay.
in my mug.
Wow. Okay. So keep talking about your parents. I'm going to try to get us outside festival tickets. Outside lands tickets.
That's in San Francisco.
Yeah, we're going to San Francisco, baby.
Hell yeah.
Do you know who's going to perform?
No, but they
The 1975. Lana Del Rey.
Cool.
It's better than Coachella.
It always is.
I've never heard of it.
Oh, it's the best. And the people that go are so cool looking.
Okay, please review all the
And they
information
always-
below. Look at that lineup.
Kendrick Lamar, Foo Fighters, Odessa, Lana Del Rey, 1975, Megan Thee Stallion, Zed, Janelle Monáe, Maggie Rogers, and Fisher. Okay, so out of that list, oh my God, Noah Kahan is on the top line. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Good for him.
It's a wild lineup.
It's crazy that TikTok is doing
6th season.
I know TikTok is carrying music on its back.
You know that other one of his songs? Do you know any others?
I definitely have a couple saved.
There's one really good one.
Are they all sad?
Yeah, this one's sad. It's not coming to me right now. No, sorry. I'm still on standby. Anyway, what were we talking about before all of that?
The 6th season songs. Is that J-Lo?
No, I doubt it.
J.I.D. Oh, I don't know who that is. Willow.
Jack?
Oh, yeah, he has a DJ set.
That's wild.
Father John Misty being on the second row past... Gosh darn, I can't even see. Cigarettes After Sex. And Soccer Mommy. Okay, great. This is like an interesting lineup.
It really is.
Orville Peck.
Are you going to Coachella?
Nah.
You're not.
I don't want to.
No, me neither, but you've got to come with me.
I said no.
You did?
Yeah.
Damn.
Can't go to Coachella. I had a good time at Coachella last year, but my social battery was simply drained.
Right. Well, I'm going this year. I can say for a brand deal. And I just wish that I was going last year because I don't know anyone who's performing whatsoever. Like, I don't know who Blackpink is. Truly. Hand to God.
Yeah. You should know, though.
I've heard of the name, but like don't know if it's a girl or a boy or what.
I think it's like 6 girls.
Literally don't know.
It's a menagerie of girls.
And there's Frank Ocean I can get behind
so
for sure.
I would have bought the ticket to see Frank Ocean.
Just come.
I can't because the desert brings out the worst version of myself.
But here's my thing. I'm not spending much time in the desert.
Coachella's in the desert.
But I'm saying I will be indoors in a hotel as much as I can be.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
You got to go see Frank Ocean.
Yeah, I will.
Frankie.
Hopefully you'll
I don't
change your
think
mind.
he's performed in decades.
Does he have a new album after
No.
Thinking About You? I've been thinking about you.
I don't know if that was the last album, but no, he hasn't come out.
He doesn't have one
music.
after that. He must have one album that came out when I was in high school.
Frank Ocean discography. Let me look.
I would look, but I'm getting tickets.
Don't even freaking stress about it.
Blonde came out in 2016.
Yeah, he hasn't had an album since 2016.
Wow.
Guess how many years ago 2016 was? I know
7?
This isn't a math podcast. Yeah, 7.
Yeah.
We're always doing numbers over
I
here.
know. I know. That's one thing that people can say about us.
It's like tutoring.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Tutoring.
Okay, well, moving on as I monitor the Outside Lands standby page.
Yeah.
I have been so good because I wanted to tell you about my weekend so badly, but I refrained so that I could tell you on the podcast.
You did.
Mm-hmm.
Hit me.
I had the most amazing night on Friday night.
I wish I could say that.
It was magical, and this was like a moment where it's like LA specifically is magical, and this is why I live here, and that it's an amazing place, and I want everyone to move here. And here's what happened, Connor.
What happened?
My brother was visiting.
Yeah.
So we had a plan in place to go to my favorite sushi restaurant, Sushi Fumi. At Sushi Fumi, it opens at 5:30, and there is always a line of like 40 people. So you want to make sure you're in line at Outside Lands. It's live.
Okay.
Okay.
So I guess I'll tell your story.
No, you tell something else, and I'm gonna circle back to that.
Definitely have some.
Do you want? I'm gonna get you a ticket.
Yes, please. Some personalized nuances that I can.
Izzy, are you coming? You want me to get you a ticket?
Okay.
Luke, do you need a ticket?
I'm not going.
Okay, Izzy, did you say yes or no? I forget already.
I am going.
I'm getting you a ticket. I'm not a robot. Oh no, babe. Okay, chimneys.
Well, go ahead and pick those stoplights for us.
Oh my God, this is gonna take. It's chimneys today.
Oh wow! I don't know what a chimney looks like. Chimneys can look like anything.
Oh wait, I thought that said $102. It's $1,029.
Go ahead and leave me out.
I'm going to put a pin in this. Is that fine?
That's totally fine.
Do you think that I'll still be able to get tickets not at 10 a.m. the second that it opens?
Is this pre-sale?
I don't know.
It's pre-sale for $1,000.
For 3 tickets.
How do people have enough money to go to so many concerts?
What's 1,000 divided by 3?
I know people that saw Harry Styles 20 times. I know people that are going to see Beyonce. And I looked at the Beyonce tickets.
Okay, wait.
$800.
I'm fine not getting it now as long as someone promises me I will be able to get one later.
I don't know how strict.
Is he? I will. Okay. Pressing pause on that. Thanks for everyone who came along with that.
You know what I did the other day is I tweeted, "Can I get a ticket for this? Does anyone have an extra?"
Oh, yeah. And they did provide.
Because everyone searches when
they need to sell one.
Tickets for blank. And people are always tweeting it. Hey guys, we want to take another quick break to thank a sponsor of today's episode, HelloFresh. With HelloFresh, you get farm-fresh, pre-portioned ingredients and seasonal recipes delivered right to your doorstep. Skip trips to the grocery store and count on HelloFresh to make home cooking easy, fun, and affordable. That's why it's America's #1 meal kit. Green Chef in Every Plate is now owned by HelloFresh, and with a wider array of meal plans to choose from, there's something for everyone. I love switching between the brands, and now our listeners, you guys, can enjoy both brands at a discount with us.
Very true, Connor. Make mealtime easy with delicious recipes made with fresh, wholesome ingredients delivered to your door. No lines, no hassle, just great tasting meals you can whip up and enjoy in the comfort of home. With the cost of groceries going up and up, now is the perfect time to get started with HelloFresh. HelloFresh is cheaper than grocery shopping and 25% less expensive than takeout. Last week, Connor, go ahead and guess what I made. You won't even be able to guess because it's such a unique meal. Chicken, mozzarella, sun-dried tomato, panini.
Oh, shut up.
I can't.
Oh, that's like
Let me tell you,
almost.
it is a Hall of Fame dish for a reason. Not only super yummy, but also so easy to make. Made it in under 30 minutes. And it was like eating at a restaurant, but inside of my house.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez. HelloFresh also makes it easy to eat what you love. Customize select meals by swapping proteins or sides, or even adding protein to a veggie dish. And now you can even upgrade for organic chicken or organic ground beef on select meals. HelloFresh knows you're busy. That's why they take care of the meal planning and prepping, freeing up extra time in your schedule. With pre-portioned ingredients, foolproof recipes, and convenient doorstep delivery, HelloFresh makes it easy to get dinner on the table.
Mm-hmm. With HelloFresh, you're getting seasonal ingredients picked at peak ripeness for quality you can taste. Ingredients travel from the farm to your home in less than 7 days, so you know they're fresh. Go to HelloFresh.com/BNC60 and use code BNC60 for 60% off plus free shipping. That's HelloFresh.com/BNC60 and use code BANDC60 for 60% off plus free shipping. HelloFresh, America's #1 meal kit.
Ooh.
Okay, I'm going to take
Let's
my
get that
story from the
bucket over
top.
here.
Do you have to puke?
No. Keep going. I'm just going to bring my bucket out.
You need to let me know, though, because I need to walk away.
No. Keep going.
But you have to let me know if you're going to throw up. I'm not kidding. It will be like a horrible thing for me to experience.
No, it passed.
Okay, but you promise you'll let me know?
Yeah.
Because it won't be funny.
It won't be funny for me
No,
either.
but I'm telling you, like, it will be very, like, you can't throw up in front of me. Does that make sense?
You're making me need to throw up in front of you.
Okay, but that's fine. Let me know. Okay. I'm going to take my story from the top.
My arm just got stuck in the bucket.
Looking at the bucket is
scared me.
Do you know I slept with a bucket by my bed for 11 years, just in case? And I carried a trash can around with me in kindergarten, just in case. That's why I had to go to that special school.
With the Quakers?
Yeah, because they it's like a very emotional. It is a curriculum that is very in tune with the emotions of a child. So they were very respectful.
That was your emotional support bucket?
They were very respectful of my need to carry around either a bucket or a trash can at all times, just in case.
That is so interesting.
Yeah.
That would be a good
that's why I went there.
Character on a show.
Yeah, I would like to write a
Bucket
show.
girl.
Everyone always shits on Mindy Kaling because she writes herself into all of her shows. but that's what I would do.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, so expect to see a bucket girl.
What happened on Friday, Brooke?
I'm taking it from
What happened on Friday,
I'm taking
bucket
it from
girl?
the top.
That's what you need to stitch into your next sweaters, bucket girl.
I like that. Oh, have I worn this sweater?
No, Brooke, what happened on Friday?
Okay. My brother was in town.
Yes.
I say, let's go to my favorite restaurant, Sushi Fumi. We got to get in line before 5:30 because it opens at 5:30. And there are so many people in line that we need to get in the first wave. Otherwise, we'll be waiting outside. Are you going to throw up?
No.
Otherwise, we'll be waiting outside for an hour.
Just thinking about when I'm going to die. Go ahead.
Otherwise, we'll be waiting outside for an hour. So something happened that made us, I have missed the most important part. We had a movie to get to at 7.
Okay.
And I was so excited to see this movie because Knock at the Cabin, starring Jonathan Groff, who was my first ever intense tier 1. No, that was Zac Efron.
Jonathan
That was Zac
Groff.
Efron. You would know him if you saw him.
Can we pull up a picture
He was in
of Jonathan
Glebe.
Groff?
More of
You
like
can
a
keep
Broadway.
talking,
More of an
Okay,
like
you
a
needed to go
Broadway
see
space.
Knock at the Cabin.
Knock at the Cabin, mate.
You needed to go see the Knock on the Cabin.
Leah Michelle's best friend. That's who Leah Michelle showed her vagina to.
Isn't he a gay man?
He's a gay man.
Oh, throw that in.
One of my most intense crushes.
Throw that in
The password of my computer, I'll change it when I get home. To this date is still JDG326, his initials followed by his birth date. Okay?
Oh my God, his birthday's coming up.
Oh my God, what should we do?
Happy early birthday, JGG.
JDG. I had a Tumblr dedicated to him as well. jdg.tumblr.com. Anyway, had to go see this movie because he was in it. Needed to go see Knock at the Cabin at 7. That's why we had to.
Isn't that a scary movie too?
I read the book actually. The book is really good. It's called Cabin at the End of the World.
It is changed the title for the movie.
It's scary, but it's more like what the fuck scary.
Like a thinker.
More like a quiet.
It's a thinker.
A quiet place.
Oh.
It's more like
The Uninvited.
Yeah. So
it's like one of those where you find out at the end of the book that the person was imagining the whole thing. That kind of thing?
Not quite. But it's mostly just like, what the fuck is this? Like Bird Box kind of thing.
Oh.
So we had missed the first wave of entries at Sushi Fumi, meaning we would have to wait another hour till the first wave of people were done eating. Meaning that we were not going to make it to the 7 o'clock movie because we were not able to get in to eat at Sushi Fumi until 6:40, making us unable to make the 7 o'clock film. And that was the only showing. So I'm upset. 1, I needed to see Jonathan immediately. 2, I didn't know what else to do with my brother and, I wanted to entertain. So.
Play catch.
Yeah.
You could have played catch.
Yeah. Connor, where were you when I needed you?
I know.
So I decided, okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to walk across the street to the Largo, which is a comedy club, and see who's on tonight, if there are tickets, whatever. So while we're waiting.
But the whole thing is, you needed Sushi Fumi more than you needed to see Knock at the Cabin.
Exactly.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, that is exactly the case.
It's really good.
It
Sushi Fumi is delicious.
So good. And trust me, there were times where we were weighing which one do we need more. And there was a big discussion because we were with some other friends as well. Everyone had their say. Ultimately, everyone decided Sushi Fumi was more important than seeing the 7 o'clock showing of Knock at the Cabin. So while we were waiting, I walked across the street to the Largo. I said, may I ask who is performing tonight?
Wait. Do you hear that?
I do.
I think there's a knock at the cabin.
Connor? Who was performing? One guess.
It's either John Mulaney or Nick Kroll.
It was Nick Kroll. I say, you are absolutely kidding. 8 p.m., perfect timing. We would be out of sushi. Here's the catch. Sold out.
Tickets were $1,027.
Sold out. And I said, please, is there anything you can do for me? I didn't make it to Knock at the Cabin. Like, I need this. She said I could come back at 7:59, 1 minute before the show, and see if there were no shows and wait in more of like a standby line. Okay, finish Sushi Fumi at 7:58. Get to the Largo at 7:59. It's not looking good. Okay, people are continuing to roll in past the 8 o'clock mark. Finally, at 8:10, the girl is like talking to the other girl, like it doesn't look good. They're like whispering, blah blah blah. We do get in by the buzzer
beater.
And we were able to see Nick Kroll last minute, which meant the world to me. He brought out Jenny Slate.
Wow.
the voice of Marcel the Shell.
Yeah.
They did the whole publicity bit, which I love. And that's awesome. And that's the magic of LA. Where else could you do that where you're going to miss your 7 o'clock showing of Knock at the Cabin and say, ugh, let me walk across the street to the comedy club and see who's going on. Oh, it's Nick Kroll, your favorite comedian. Let me seat you.
That is
awesome.
As cliche as it sounds, the beach can go fuck itself.
Yeah, that is.
Nick Kroll is at the Largo.
That was really special.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think that is the magic of LA.
And then, get this. This girl came up to me and was like, hi, you know my boyfriend Wyatt. Remember Wyatt? The TMG intern?
Yeah.
Love him. So Wyatt's girlfriend was
she
there.
She did not like us.
I think she does now.
Because we
were trying to
Wyatt
pick
out.
Wyatt.
Yeah.
The people are soaking wet for your clap. You're clapping action. You were clapping cheeks. It was the clap heard around the world.
We didn't know about her in our defense.
I'm not single.
Oh, we're gonna need you to be single for we need the views and the listens.
How
You
not
have to-
single? Would you guys be open to an open relationship with somebody in me or Connor's DM?
I feel so uncomfortable speaking on behalf of both of us.
Right.
You know?
Well,
So would you?
How do we make you feel more
You can just speak
comfortable?
on behalf of yourself, and she can watch.
No, we did.
That's fine.
We said, you have a girlfriend, right? And he said, yes.
I know. I think I had said speed bump, not
Are
the
you-
stop sign.
Yeah.
I know. I felt bad in the moment speaking to
Well,
her, but I
at
think
least
it's
you got
okay.
the redemption.
Yeah. And
Oh.
she was with her friend who Nick pulled up on stage and did like a 20-minute thing with, which I was feeling like intense horror and jealousy and rage. And
Yeah.
then Wyatt DM'd me and let me know that was someone connected to him, and I was kind of able to calm down. She was really funny, which sucked, you know?
The girl?
Like that was like what you would fantasize about. Like if I were to fantasize about Nick pulling me up on stage, that's what I would fantasize about. She did awesome.
Wow.
Yeah.
What did she do that was so awesome?
He was kind of doing like a Q&A thing.
And
He didn't really have like a set.
She was
And one of
witty?
the questions was hers, and he like didn't fully understand the question. So because she had asked like a question about like a game, she was like, "What would you do in this game?" And he was like, "I don't understand the game." So he pulled her up, and they played the game, and she was so funny. And I was wishing it was me, but
Understandably.
I'm happy for her.
Wow, interesting. That's so cool.
Yeah,
Good for her.
good for her. So that was something fun that happened to me
That's awesome.
this weekend.
That's so
Yeah.
great. That's like best case scenario.
Yeah. And how great of me. I didn't even tell you I saw Nick Kroll this weekend. Like, that's something that I would usually not be able to
That's crazy.
keep quiet
You
about. I've been
also
doing.
can't take your phones out at those things.
Yeah, that's true.
Like when
But they don't lock them up.
When I saw John,
We saw Nick Kroll there together.
Yeah.
Remember that?
does he do his same set?
No, this was new because he already came out with the Netflix special of the set that I have seen 46 times.
Yeah.
So now he's moving on
Well,
to Q&As.
when I saw John Mulaney, they put my phone in one of those
Yeah.
like safes,
Right.
and it was a neoprene bag. Which a neoprene, if no one's
Right.
familiar, one of my favorite words to say, neoprene. It's what a wetsuit is made out of. It's pretty invincible. I bit through
Right.
it. I bit through it
Right.
with my sawtooth teeth.
I remember that.
This one right here, this tooth on the right.
That is a Sharpie.
A lot of people would get Invisalign.
Uh-huh.
I said,
No.
no, I need to bite through a lot of stuff. Like
Totally.
when it comes down to it.
Totally.
Nick Kroll came out with a new show. It must be recently. He's posting
The
at the
stand-up?
Waz.
Oh, the History of the World.
Part 2.
He was promoting it on Friday.
Directed by Mel Brooks.
Yes.
It is like that's my ideal show.
Can you explain like what it's about? Because I honestly, I wasn't gonna watch it.
Yeah, I think it's great for people that smoke weed. I did not smoke weed, but that would make it unbelievably funny. But I was just like, oh, this is like, you can tell they're having fun. So basically, a History of the World is that guy like Octopussy or whatever on TikTok.
Yeah.
It's essentially
Puss Nation.
It's essentially what he does, where it's like, can you reenact John Hancock signing really big, or whoever signed after John Hancock, like telling or like, can you which one? Oh, can you POV like Moses parting the sea, and he just like walks out and like does something so stupid, but like it's like very it's like funny and casual.
Yeah.
Like it's not like biblical in any sense.
I'll have to throw
So
that
they
on.
do. So in History of the World Part 2, they do stuff like they did a They do stuff. They like circle back on like Rasputin, and they have like.
Who is that, by the way? I know the name, but
I have
never
no
really
clue.
Took the
I have no
time
clue.
to Google.
The thing is about this show, you won't learn. You're not there to learn.
Right.
It's just goofy. It's like funny. And Nick Kroll will go on and he's like a Jew and he comes in. Can I say a Jew?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know what else you would.
A Jewish person.
Well,
he said I'm explaining the way he said it. So like he's a Jewish guy. Can I say that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Jew felt fine to me too.
What is Semite versus
I think
anti-Semite?
Semite is like someone who,
Anti-Semite would be a racist.
yeah, specifically against Jews.
So I'm thinking
But
Jews versus
Semite is like
Gentiles. What is it
people
called?
from like the Semitic land, which is like.
I don't even know what Semitic.
But here, let me
means.
put
A Semite is a member of the people who speak
Semitic language.
or spoke a Semitic language, including, in particular, Jews and Arab.
Or spoke Arab.
Oh, that Arabs.
Yeah.
Why did I can't believe
Oh.
Google is saying that. Jews and Arabs.
Why
Okay,
is that
I'm so sorry. I don't know. I feel like those are two words that I like would not say.
They're just like.
I don't know. I'm panicking over here.
Okay, you're
okay.
good.
So, anyways,
You're good.
he plays. I don't know. Rasputin was involved with like the Jewish people.
No, he wasn't.
Okay,
I feel like I
skit
would know
then.
about
different
Rasputin.
skit. It all kind of ran together, and I did smoke weed before I watched it, so I'm sorry. Okay, everyone,
Okay,
give
keep
me
going.
give me a break. But because Nick Kroll wrote it, I think it was like, or wrote like a bunch of the sketches. I think there was like a lot of like Jewish skits, and one of them was
Emperor of Russia.
Oh yes, but he was
I
driving
thought he
the
was
Jewish
like a
people out
pirate
of.
mermaid.
Those are two separate things.
I thought he was a sea mystical sea
The
man.
sea man.
Yeah.
No, he was the emperor of.
Okay. Totally.
He was the emperor,
Yep.
and he was just trying to find his new groove
Right.
by driving the Jewish people out of Russia.
Oh,
I
he
think.
did
I
do
think,
that?
I
Okay.
think, based on this show. Oh my God! So they have like, it goes back to like people discovering fire, and it's like Ginny Slate and like two others like trying to light up a
that's
joint,
awesome.
and then it's just really they're holding up to the sun, and they're like, yeah, like talking like cave people.
Mhm.
The whole skit is in cave people until the end,
Are
and
there
then
subtitles?
they smoke. No, you just like understanding because of their gestures.
Uh-huh.
That's how stupid this show is. But it's like you feel like you're on set with them, like laughing, and at the end they smoke the weed, and she looks at the camera and she's speaking English, and you can see the whole set in her sunglasses. And she's like, "Oh, look, there's people on set. You can see them in my glasses." And you could. Anyways, there was one where it was about Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
We are always talking about Jesus on this podcast, on our religious podcast. And it was called, oh my God, wait, hold the phone, guys, because I filmed a small piece of it because I was like, there's no freaking way this got approved. I look like Tim Dillon right now. I just caught a glimpse of myself. Let me see if I did. The story of Jesus. And then it goes to the HBO logo, but it just says God Entertainment.
Oh yeah, you sent this to me.
Curb Your Judaism. So instead of Curb Your Enthusiasm,
yeah,
it
I get
opens
it.
up to Nick Kroll.
Right.
Well, it was like the New Testament presents Curb Your Judaism.
Yeah.
And it was Curb Your Enthusiasm, dupe. And it was Nick Kroll and what's the guy's name from Curb Your Enthusiasm that lives
Larry David.
that lives in Larry's house?
Leon.
Leon was in it.
That's so funny.
And he was like Paul or one of the disciples. And they come to Nick Kroll's door and they're like, "You got to tell us where Jesus is." I'm not going to give it away, but it was
yeah.
funny. It's like they're all dressed up and they're doing these bits about, and it is literally what Octopussy guy does.
That's okay. Well, I'll watch it because I like Octopussy. By the way, do you know he went?
You do?
He went from like 30,000 followers to 1.3 million followers in like a few days, and I kept screenshotting how many followers he had because it was like there's no way it can keep growing the way it's growing, and it still is.
Oh, I timestamped it too. I'm certain he's at 2 million right now. Check.
I checked last night and it was 1.3.
No, I timestamped all of his growth as well.
No, it's
Via his Instagram.
unprecedented.
He lives in
Did
Santa
Alex
Monica.
Earl even grow this fast? He was on the Jonas Brothers trip.
Stop.
Wait, what's his handle?
Lover 8. So we keep saying Octopussy for no reason.
He's still at 1.3. But let's check in next week.
Well, he posts a ton. And he also is like, I hit this number. Thank you guys. And I'm always like,
yeah. You're welcome. He's at 1.3. Let's check in next week and see where he is. Okay.
He's so funny.
Yeah, he is great.
Oh my gosh, we just did personal nuances for 41 minutes.
I have one thing I want to tell you about though. One more thing.
Feel free to dive into your one thing.
Okay.
I think that
yeah, totally.
I went from like being fully about to go on a suicide mission this morning to like, oh,
are you fine now?
I think I could talk for 3 more hours.
Okay, good.
Which we're in luck because we do kind of have to talk for 3 more hours.
Yeah. Okay. So as you know,
yeah,
I got a new car.
Yeah.
Yesterday I went to pick it up, and you know me, and everybody listening to this podcast probably knows by now. I don't have a title in my car. I don't know what that is or where that could be. Registration's expired. I don't know how to write a check.
Yeah.
Like all of that, like that makes sense. And I'm aware of that and I know that about myself. So I called and asked these questions. I was like, I don't have a title. Is that okay?
Yeah.
And they were like, do you have a registration? And I was like, yeah, but it's expired. And they were like, that's fine. And I was like, okay.
They're trying to sell you this car.
They were like, that's fine. And I was like, okay, how do I what's the best way to pay for it? And they were like, a check. And I was like, okay, do I need to go to the bank and get a cashier's check? Or it's just like a check that I have? Fine. They were like, any check is fine. And I was like, okay, perfect. So I felt prepared for somebody who's incredibly unprepared and the way I am. So I go in, they give me the keys. It's gorgeous because I'm trading in my car.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, that's awesome. Everything's pretty set. And then they hand me over to the finance guy.
Try to take a drink of my mic.
Of your mic?
I guess. Sorry, go ahead.
They hand me over to the finance guy and he's like, okay, perfect. We just need your title. And I was like, oh, don't have one. Which I had called and spoke to
I would have said Mr. Like I would not have known what the title.
Yeah. I thought you were calling him Mr.
We need your title. Mr. Yeah, that'll work.
And I was like, and I only knew what a title was because I remember you going through that when you sold your car. Yeah. And I was like, I don't have that. And I called about that. And he was like, really? And I was like, yes, really?
Why don't you have the title
and then
of your
he
car, though?
I don't know.
I think it should be in the glove compartment.
It wasn't in the glove compartment. I looked. I called my dad, who is the one that should have had it. And he was like, no, I don't have that. And I was like, where else would it be? Because Mama and Pop-Up don't have it.
Mm-hmm.
They would be the other option. And they're very responsible. They would know if they had it. My dad insists he doesn't have it. I don't have a title, whatever. And the guy's giving me such a hard time, disappears for an hour and a half, I'd say.
Mm-hmm.
Comes back and is like, okay, let me see your registration. So I hand him my expired.
Again, he's trying to sell you
I hand him
car.
my expired registration. And he was like, oh my God, starts laughing at me. And I had called and spoken to someone. And at this point, I'm like, there are tears in my eyes, of course. And so then he disappears for another hour. And then he was like, okay, what we can do is just you give me the money and then we'll treat until you get the title. You can have, we'll treat the trade-in as a loan. We won't accept the car, but we'll give you a loan and we can keep the car here, whatever. And then just get us the title within 10 days, get a new title. And I was like, okay, fine, I can do that. So everything's fine. So then I hand him the check and then he starts laughing. Connor, laughing in my face. And I'm already crying at this point. And I was like, what? And he was like,
name?
I'm not going to say it.
Oh.
Because just in case he's listening, And then he starts laughing. And at this point, one tear comes out. And I was like, what? And he was like, are you kidding? And I was like, obviously, I'm not fucking kidding. And then he leaves again, goes to talk to his boss or whatever. This was one of the checks because I don't have a checkbook or anything. This was a check that they give you when you open your account. Why are you laughing?
I don't know. It's funny.
Oh,
I'm laughing because he's laughing.
No, that's not what you need to do right now. You need to be really supportive of me. Apparently, your checks are supposed to have your name on them and whatever. And this was just
I wouldn't know that.
No, it's not that funny. Why are you laughing at me? And so he starts laughing at me, and I was like, listen. And I put my foot down, which I've really never done.
Mm-hmm.
I said, listen, I called and asked all of these questions because I knew that there were going to be issues because there are always issues with me. And then he goes, I can tell.
Yeah.
And then
He's funny. Like,
no, Connor, it
we
was
should
not.
have him on
no,
the
Connor, it
podcast.
was not funny.
I know that it's frustrating.
No, it was not even. It was like so like condescending, and it felt sexist, and like I was already crying. And
to me, I'm like,
no, it was not funny.
I thought
no, it was really not funny. And then
sorry,
it's okay. He had left with that check, and then he's laughing in my face, and then he reenacts the way his boss was laughing when he showed him the check that didn't have my name on it. It's not funny. Like, it was really like he was awful. And I was clearly like not laughing back, and he was like cracking up, like as if I was like the most stupid person in the world. And I like got ahead of it by calling, and I put my foot down and I was like, I called and asked every single one of the questions of the issues that we've run into today and got the approval on every single issue. So I'm not sure why you're laughing so much.
Yeah.
And then he just like gave me the car for $0 and 0 title, and I just have to go back and give him stuff.
Like he gave you honor system nod.
I have an honor system car. I didn't pay anything or give him any sort of title. So, oh, and by the way, 4 hours later, my dad texted me a picture of my title. So that's being overnighted via FedEx.
Yeah.
So I'll bring that to. I also have to see that man again when I present him the title and the check with my name on it. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to laugh in his face.
Yeah, we'll see who gets the last laugh.
And I bet his
I bet he'll laugh.
I bet
with
his
you.
car doesn't have a heated steering wheel.
Oh, that's nice.
Mm-hmm. So that was just a horrible experience that I had yesterday.
Wow.
And
Bummer.
getting a car, like that's supposed to be like a fun, like big moment. That's my first car that I bought.
Yeah.
So
Congrats.
thanks. Yeah. Made a big girl purchase, like worked hard, worked for it, and he ruined it.
Yeah, I didn't have a great time when I bought my car also.
What happened to you?
Just like no one was acting like it was cool. And I was like, can someone take a picture of me?
Yeah.
I'm signing something. Shouldn't someone have their phone out? And everyone's like, oh, like,
I wasn't,
you want it or not? And I was like, yeah, I want it. I want it. I'll take it. But I was like, I thought this was like buying a car.
I was too busy crying to take a photo. But then, of course, on the way home, I'm gaslighting myself into thinking like I was mean to him when I, you know, and I was like, well, but he was awful, right?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks. Thank you, Luke. I'm needing that reassurance.
I mean, that's just never a good experience. I like the one time I went to go, I don't know if you remember when I went to that Audi dealership.
Yeah.
And I was there for 8 hours, and it was just like the worst experience of my life. And they still text me. It's been a year and a half.
Yeah.
Hey, you still thinking about that Audi? No.
That was just like,
Now I am.
that sucked because I thought I was being so on top of it by like calling and asking all those questions. It's just like the laughing like that like really like set me on fire. Like what?
Were you by yourself?
No, I brought Patrick, who thank God he was there for moral support, but he was also just like like didn't know.
He's not like a guy that would stand it.
Because he's so nice.
He's so nice, and he would just sit
he was
there and think.
with me for 4 hours. Like that's a friend you hold on to, any friend that's willing to do something like that with you. Thanks, Patrick. I love you. But poor Patrick, he missed his haircut. I felt awful.
He has pretty short hair.
I know. I told him he didn't need a haircut, but that's beside the point. But yeah, that was awful.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Well, you can go crumble that title up and throw it at
I
his
had
forehead.
brought you and you were laughing.
I would not be able to not laugh. Like, I know myself.
I don't think I could have continued the Brooke and Connor franchise.
I just like, when I get in situations like that, for the most part, I'm like, oh, this must be funny if you're laughing. I would probably, like, if it was happening to me, but I'm not a woman after all.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, it's something about like a man who thinks he's so much better than you, like basically calling you stupid when he said, like, I can tell this happens to you a lot. Like, awful. Awful.
It's not a fun experience anyway. So
I'm looking forward to seeing him again.
Yeah.
When I hand
take a picture of him.
Yeah, I'll take a picture with him in front of my brand new RAV.
So yesterday I got invited, and I'm trying to say, like, like go to more stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I should have gone. I wish I knew you were going to that.
Well, so I got invited to the Scream premiere, the movie premiere.
Right.
So I'm like, I love comedy.
Mm-hmm.
I love these movies. Like, I can't believe they're coming out with another one. Can't wait. Oh my God, I got a mask and I was supposed to bring it today. Gosh darn it.
Next week.
Yeah. Basically, like, long story short, I thought it was Scary Movie. Because I thought
not at
Ghostface
all.
is from Scary Movie. The comedies.
Scary Movie is a parody of Scream.
Didn't know that. So I got there, and then it's genuinely like a pretty, I mean, it was an incredible setup. Shout out Paramount.
Mm-hmm.
It was really cool, and there were so many people there. I mean, there was just so many people there. James Charles came in,
JC.
splattered in blood, and I was like, "Oh my God, you okay?" Forgot that we were at a Scary Movie premiere. He said, "Yeah." But anyways, so I left before it started because I can't watch scary movies.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because they were like, "This isn't the, this isn't the thing. This isn't the comedy." Because I was talking about it, and I was like, "Do you think Simon Rex is gonna be in this one still?" Because I saw him at Air One the other day, and they were like, "What are you talking about?"
Right.
This is a Gina Ortega.
It's actually really good.
I don't need to see people slaughtered.
Well, I closed my eyes for that part.
Um,
like the premise is fun.
Okay, I took this picture. Oh, I wish I could show you guys. Basically, no, it's stupid. I can't even explain it on the podcast. But I saw the Scream face, and in my head, I was like, "Did they give like the skeleton a BBL?" And it's like an illusion of the mind. I have to show you.
Yeah, please.
I
Are
have.
you done with your bucket?
Can you not even look at the
It's
bucket?
making me nauseous to look at the
Here's
bucket.
me eating a sandwich on the ground in my kitchen at 2 a.m.
That is something that we need to frame, I think.
I was like, kind of worshiping it in a way, and then
Did you set up your phone to take that timed image?
Yeah, I would think I was doing a review.
Oh, I love your drunk reviews. Let me
No,
see.
Brooke, guess how long the video is?
How long?
15 minutes.
Can you airdrop it to me?
No.
Please?
No,
Why?
because I don't want to see what it looks like. Oh, Jack Innanen was there last night.
Yes.
Okay, anyway, so I leave the premiere. Oh, I need to show you the Scream mask. So sorry. I'm almost done, guys, with this story. And
Okay, you have 2 more minutes because then we'll have like about 2 minutes left for like pop culture and stuff. Oh, I'm completely
I
understanding.
thought that they had given the skeleton a BBL, but then I was like, oh, there's no skeletons in this.
Wait,
That's the mask.
Oh, I thought it was a skeleton. Oh my God, I thought it was a
I
skeleton
thought
too.
it was kind of
Wow, double entendre.
I thought it was a skeleton going like this.
I know. Yeah.
Big ol' ass.
Yeah. No, I see that as well.
Face. He was about to murder people. I wonder how the movie was. I'm sure Gina Ortega did a great job.
She's hosting SNL this weekend with musical guest the 1975.
How old is she?
Like 20. Flat. I don't even think she can drink.
Bummer.
Yeah.
Should
we get into 20 flat? Let's get into some pop
Right.
culture for the next 3 minutes.
Okay, here's pop culture for
Okay.
you, Jenna. Speaking of the devil, she basically like went on Armchair Expert with Dax Shepard,
Right. Oh yeah, I saw that.
and basically said every single line that was written for her character in Wednesday was trash. Like, she was like, "Why would I do that? Why would I be in a love triangle? Why would I blah blah blah?" So she would redo the lines like herself and do them. Like, and which
Yeah.
is just like I mean, I don't know, I don't act, but like it's unprofessional to do. To like, you have a writer's room for a reason, and just kind of like disregarding.
Or
that,
is
just
it
like acting.
incredibly professional because you're taking your craft so seriously, and as an actress, you know that this is
Unprofessional?
not what
she
my
said-
character
that's what
would
she
do.
said. That it was I don't know.
I don't
But
know either.
well, I mean, it's like someone's job that you're just like okay, it doesn't matter because
Yeah, but like I also wouldn't be able to do something that's like this isn't what she would do.
I would for $20 million.
Totally.
I didn't understand the whole show, so like I didn't like the
No,
show.
it was
so
no, I didn't get it either.
It felt like Riverdale to me. Like I was like, why is there
I liked
a
Riverdale.
wolf woman? This is the Addams Family show.
Yeah, I didn't.
That's
get
what I was excited about because the Addams Family was good.
Yeah.
You don't gotta fix what ain't broke.
Right.
But basically, she said all that. It went super mega viral. Everything she does goes viral.
Mm-hmm.
And then they gave her executive producing rights.
Good.
So now she's 20 years old and is probably going to be another billionaire by.
You can tell she's like way too smart for her years.
By what?
Just like the way she carries herself and speaks.
Yeah.
You know?
I haven't seen it. So like the only thing I ever saw with her in it was Wednesday, and I was just like not impressed. So I don't understand the hype right now, but I haven't watched anything else. I know her name.
You.
I didn't watch
she was
you.
in that movie Fallout. Didn't you see that?
I didn't see Fallout.
I didn't see that either.
See, I'm just not good at TV. So like when things like this, and to me, she got mega famous overnight, and like Wednesday was all I saw. So I was like, really, really?
She's in something else.
She became famous from Disney.
Oh, I don't know.
I mean, she's been famous forever. She was a child actor.
Right.
So, good for her. I'm actually so... Wait, can you scroll down on the right? Thought that was me. Percy Hines White. Isn't he canceled? Yeah.
Who is he?
He's on Wednesday.
Oh.
Oh, not me, by the way. But speaking of Riverdale, talking about pop culture.
Speaking of Riverdale, this will be the first episode of Call Her Daddy I watch.
Who's on it?
Cole Sprouse.
Oh, hold that. Put a pin in that. How are people still watching Riverdale?
Connor, they're not. It's done.
It's
long done.
No. So I made that joke video about Riverdale a long time ago about how everyone should be donating their beanies because Riverdale is still going and they're running out of beanies for Jughead. Which at the point I was like, oh, that's really funny. Trash video. But I was chatting with Casey Cott.
Oh, yeah. I know who that is.
On Instagram. And he posted that that they're doing a final season.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are.
Oh, yeah, they are. Whoa.
And it's on the CW now. How would one access the CW? Do you remember the CW?
I think you can just like watch it on Hulu.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I just that was one where I was like, oh, this is a really good show. I watched the whole first season. Second one, it's like
I love the first
someone has
season.
powers. I'm done.
Yeah. Lily Reinhart made a story I saw and was like, okay, I hear you hate the show. Shut up. Something not that at all, but acknowledging the hate that they've been getting.
Yeah, I mean, I really like the first season.
No, incredible TV. That was almost as good as Pretty Little Liars season 1, which
I didn't watch that, but
oh my, one of the best things out there. You know that
get
takes
my
place
water out of my mug.
You know that Pretty Little Liars takes place on the main line, which is where I'm from, Philadelphia. That's what it's based off of.
Wow.
Fictional Rosewood. Yeah,
That's
very cool.
Incredible.
Really cool stuff.
Oh my God, I just forgot what I was going to say, and it was going to be good.
Cole Sprouse.
Oh, here's something I have to say, and I didn't get this in last week. Speaking of high school drama shows, Euphoria. I'm missing Euphoria in a way that I've never missed a show, but it's just so dark and so scary and so depressing. But we were all doing that together.
Yeah.
Coming out week by week.
Do we know when it comes back?
Last of Us is giving me panic attacks. I don't know how you guys watch that show.
I can't watch it.
I watched the most recent episode. The last episode is out. No. Next Sunday. It's I feel like I lived a full week.
I tried to watch it because so many people, including some of my closest friends, are tier 1ing so hard for Pedro. So I want to be there to support them and hold their hand through that because God knows that's tough.
On the bonus, will you pop this pimple on my back?
Mm-hmm.
I'm feeling it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But God knows that's tough to go through a tier 1 like that alone. So I tried to watch The Last of Us to guide them and support them.
Yeah.
Can't get into it. I don't like shows that aren't funny or scary.
Oh, I'm rewatch. Come out with 1,000 more shows. I'm rewatching Curb Your Enthusiasm and Seinfeld.
That's what I'm rewatching.
Yeah. Doesn't get old. You also forget about stuff on Seinfeld.
Yeah, because
or
I
on
feel
Curb Your Enthusiasm.
with Curb and Seinfeld, it's you're not sitting there glued to the TV paying attention.
I
You're
want
kind of
my eyes to be able to randomly cross.
right. So
when I'm watching
every time
TV.
you watch, it's like watching for the first time.
Yeah. Okay.
Cole Sprouse.
Euphoria.
Yes.
Really quick. That's someone who could never be in Euphoria. Like he could never do. I would be like,
Oh, I completely disagree.
how?
What are you talking about? How could he not be in Euphoria?
Because
He has a darkness to him that is
no, but
unparalleled.
it's like a quirky darkness. It's like not like I can't even picture him and Jacob Elordi like standing next to each other. Like
I can. I see it right now when I close my eyes. He would be good on Riverdale, Cole Sprouse. I mean, what's the show? Euphoria. He'd be good on Euphoria.
Wait, so sorry.
Yeah, no
I
problem.
finished the Euphoria thought.
Hey, no problem.
Okay. It's not even filming till the end of this year. It's not even filming till the end of this year. It is a show about high schoolers. Film it. Do it today.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking forward to hearing on Call Her Daddy how Cole and Lily's relationship impacted the show, which is why I'll be tuning in.
Euphoria.
Oh, fuck. Sorry. We're like having completely different conversations.
Good Lord. Over
Okay.
here.
In summary, I'm looking forward to watching Cole Sprouse on Call Her Daddy, and you're looking forward to Euphoria coming back.
I'm just like, it doesn't take 2 years to film a show about high schoolers. They're all going to be 42 by the time they film Euphoria season
Also,
3.
Daisy Jones.
Need to see it.
Those actors are playing 17-year-olds.
I want to see Daisy Jones in the 6.
I'll watch it with you because I loved it so much, so I would like to watch it a second time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't give any spoilers.
I won't.
I need to see it. I love Suki Waterhouse. Love my life.
That's Robert Pattinson's girlfriend.
Not anymore.
Yes, it is.
Oh.
Oh my God. We should split them up.
Looks like my leg is broken.
Yeah, it does. Okay, should we head on over to the bonus?
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, there were so many things that we had to talk about. Hey, that's what bonus is for.
Oh, I didn't even look up. I didn't even look up at our docket today.
But I do think those are the best. Oh my God. Didn't talk about Nathan Fielder or anything like that. Justin Bieber. Hey, we'll hit it in the bonus. In the bonus, we'll be talking about.
Oh, you guys, I went on.
Are you kidding?
What were you saying?
I was in the middle of a like fully
Sorry.
like in the middle of a sentence.
Well, I'm thinking when I think in my head, like I don't hear anyone else talk.
I know. Whoa. Go ahead. If it was that important, go ahead.
Oh, I just got a big stretch. Oh.
Okay. See you in the bonus.
Wait, hang on. I was on Dumois' podcast yesterday.
That was what you. That was it.
I guess that was it. I was just gonna say, I can't say anything. I guess that we talked about because it's her podcast.
Okay. See you in the bonus.
I'm excited for the bonus, guys. Thank you for listening.
Thank you so much. Seriously.
Thank you. I couldn't feel more grateful.
I know.
I feel like it's Thanksgiving. When your nose is clogged, like you can't wait for the day that it's over.
I know.
Like
when your nose is clogged, you're like, how have I not appreciated my nose being unclogged all those times?
I can't believe that I get to breathe out of 2 things.
You take it for granted. Everybody whose nose isn't clogged, take a minute.
Think about it.
Really be grateful for the fact that you're breathing out of 2 nostrils right now.
Turtles can breathe out of their butthole.
That's where we end.
See you guys.
This week on Close Friends.
Luke, do you want to tell this story?
He doesn't know it.
Yes, he does.
No, I haven't told it on the pod. No,
Brooke saw someone throw up at a store.
No, that's not what happened.
So her therapist made her go back to the grocery store and essentially just stand in the spot where the vomit.
No, I had to touch it.
My lawyer has slept in the same bed as me, and we've never met. He stayed at my friend's parents'
While you were
house.
in it?
Me and my lawyer are kind of Eskimo brothers.
It really is a small world.
In a way, with beds.
You know, one time in 9th
That
grade,
is a crazy
I
plot.
sung Jar of Hearts at a coffee house event,
Who do you
like
think you
alone,
are?
and just stared at my crush the whole time.
We've lived such different lives.
Sign up on tmgstudios.tv to watch the full bonus episode.